Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Villasimius for the World Grandmasters Beach Ultimate Club Championships. It is finals day, and it starts with the first of our two semi-finals, with hot favourites Merica taking on Team Finland. But the Finns have come out firing. A couple of early breaks means that they're up 3-1 in this contest. Benjamin Rees joined by Ali Thomas with Merica on offence.
And what a beautiful day it is for these finals. This is here an incredibly tightly contested game thus far.
Takes advantage of the mark not being there. Deep put layout from Kale. That is the way to get the Americans back in this game. Huge put, huge snag. Wow, what a play.
My jaw is on the floor. Yeah, definitely. I mean, being cooped up at home, not being able to go to practice or go to the gym, let alone go to a beautiful beach in Sardinia. Everyone really jumping at the chance.
So the Finns still carrying the advantage at 3-2, a couple of breaks to the good. Here's the underneath cut from Ristoniemi into the middle. Very congested, and everyone seems to be sitting around, so there might be a foul on the mark here. It's Mark McGee who is putting the force on. Merica trying to make use of the fact they've got extended numbers with a very loud sideline presence. Deep put is faked there by Aki Vetari. Again, faking the deep put. Timo Vasquio, who's played with a lot of these Merica players at US Great Grandmasters Club Nationals, won that tournament as part of the relic side out of the California Bay Area. And now Vasquio looks deep, but that one is not being able to be completed. It's Dawson who makes the block and immediately charges off deep, but the throw's not coming, so he'll have to work his way free back underneath.
Really fiery defense from Merica there, not giving the Finns anything really to work with.
That throw is floaty. Manninen goes to the floor, and that means it's a comfortable catch in the end for Nolte. And then gets the disc back up line, taking advantage of the fact his defender doesn't really see a huge amount of movement downfield, so wants to get it free to the reset. And now they've got McGee in plenty of space. Gets the mark to take a huge monster munch out of that one, and then just pops it over him. Cool as you like. Nolte, perhaps maybe he was looking for the offhand for a little bit there, doesn't come. Attack towards the far side, still not in the end zone just yet. But the dish to Nolte will tie us up at 3 apiece. All the fun, but no funding.
There we go. So both teams now even, 3 points each.
But Finland are that break up, and that ball is going to be out the back of the end zone. So someone had their Weetabix this morning over a long and storied career. Vasquio waits for a rebound to come underneath, turns, pivots, cranks the arm, powers it deep, right on the money for Jari Koivisto.
If you would like to help us keep Ultimate free, why not support us on our Patreon? Links are in the description.
Yeah, I know how frustrating it is when, and better coverage, and hopefully we can put up little signs to stop the sand monsters getting in, which I'm sure that they would read. So Merica coming back out on offense now. Here is Russell. Goes to Lawrence. Low throw to the captain, Dan Powers. Powers, Fjellstad. And Fjellstad.
Speed mismatch for some of the players there. It looked like Kuusinen was really trying to follow a player deep.
On a high stall, hammer over the top. Brilliant snag from Timo Vasquio. I wouldn't have expected anything else. Manninen pops to Vasquio, just about gets that past the bidding American defender. Finds a receiver in the end zone. Juhani Ristoniemi. Finns still trading up in this game. A break to the good. That is 5-4 now to Team Finland.
And the pull goes up. And we'll sail out of bounds. So they've got the Finns setting up in a horizontal stack. Say again? All right, we're going live on Ulti.tv's YouTube channel as a big hut goes up. Caught by the Finns. All right, I will leave you there. Merica broke to take half after the Finns had a couple of breaks in the first half. Finland have just turned over, so Merica have a chance to break the first point of this second half and extend their lead. I'm afraid I don't have any notes or names in front of me, so this will be slightly less good commentary as compared to what we've been providing you with for the rest of the week, but at least the game will be filmed and hopefully we can edit it into something with a semblance of goodness later on. So a big hut goes, he's all alone in the end zone and goes to ground, or goes to sand to receive that one. That is Dan Powers, one of the captains for this Merica team. Medalists last year and topped their pool. This may be the toughest challenge that the Americans have had to face thus far. So that's a big bladey pull. That's the back of Rob, our cameraman, who's been doing, well, one of our camera people, who's been doing stellar work this weekend. So it looks like it's going to be bricked lining.
No break!
No break is called, but it may be too late. Oh, but it's an incredible interception by the American defender, who immediately runs it to the front of the end zone. The Americans are off to the races, moving it quickly up the field. Finns on the back foot, the Americans really moving the disc very quickly. That's a high release, puts the Americans very close to their own end zone, and that's a lovely round break, hopped into the end zone. That's another break for Team Merica, but it looks like there may be a discussion on the field. Foul called. Benji, have you said in the chat where they can find it? I think they might need to ask to join the group, is the unfortunate thing. So. If you get any notifications of people asking to join, can you approve them? No? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Just didn't manage to get that in frame, but I'm sure Rob did. So that puts the score at 9 points for Merica, 6 points for Team Finland. There's the pink Eurodisc, sails, it's fielded. Finns getting it moving immediately. Looks like there's a bit of a poach on the dump. Defense switches. That's a nice upfield throw past the bidding. Patrick's one of the spirit captains for this team. Finns working it down the break side, and a floaty throw is caught on the knees, and the Finns get their first point for a little while. Seems like that timeout did the trick, and they've managed to galvanise their offense past this American defense. So we are now at 9 points for Merica, 7 for Team Finland.
Hey, whoever the puller's on, take him deep. Whoever number 11's on, take him deep.
And that is going to hang for a long time. Could build a house under that one. Deep cut immediately goes, isn't fancied it, fakes the scuba break. And that's some excellent dump defense from Haystacker, but the throw is just popped over his shoulder. Finns forcing middle, and a shot indeed goes through the middle. Oh, and that's another lovely inside shot. Oh, and a beautiful inside break and a round.
Yeah, Peter!
And that was some very nice offense from Team Merica. Slow wave of the hand from Team Merica, signalling their readiness. Haystacker will field the pull to Maninen. Some very good upfield defense, but manages to get behind the back. Oh, an incredible movement from Haystacker. She's so light on her feet on this sand. Really awesome changes of direction. Got Vasquio on disc. He's got a couple of deep options, doesn't like either of them. Oh, and a very high stall. Maninen round, but Hastebacker with the height disadvantage, but it looks like there may be a foul call.
On the mark from Dawson, creating minimal contact. Maninen with a huge hammer, but there's no one anywhere close to it. As the hooter goes for time. See that again on the replay. Thinks about it and just lozes it deep, but way out of reach. And America even further now, currently up 10-7. High release into the middle from Mark McGee. Mark McGee looks and just about squeezes one through to Dawson, past the bit of Vasquio. And now Dawson takes off deep, but that one is too far out in front, and the Finns will get the disc back. Maninen on the underneath pass, the bid comes through, and Thomas Glass shatters the Finnish hopes. Here's Lawrence looking around the end zone, just dishing it back to De Frondeville. Not really seeing it, goes for the hammer over the top to the back corner. Well, toes it in, but I don't think he needed to. He was in plenty of space anyway. Not sure that Merica will mind. That'll make it 11-7 in a game to 12. I think it is Dawson in his own inimitable style with the goal.
I would say aggressive, not in a bad way, but galvanising their players to really stick on defence.
Yeah, it's the sideline are not afraid to necessarily get on their teammates' backs if they feel that encouragement will help. Toiviko to Arimo. Arimo, this one is going to float a little bit, but it is plucked with relative nonchalance from Choranta. Continuation to the middle, goes to the floor. Kale now has the disc with a chance to seal a berth in the final.
Just bounced out of the hands of Kuusinen there.
Kale for the win, not quite. Just hit the sand. I mean, half a second before the receiver could get there. It's Brit attack. Arimo looking around, but you can see there's not the most movement downfield from the Finns. Clearly a little bit jaded, and just hanging back a brief second allows Aaron Brown with a huge layout to get it. Scuba for the win, not quite there.
Bid and try and intercept every disc.
So 11-7 is the current score to Merica. Game to 12 as Arimo with the deep put, but it's underdone. And it is greedily smuggled away by the Merica defense. Here's Kale faking, manipulating the mark, going back to Dan Powers, who is, for this weekend, or this week, Captain Merica.
Very nice.
Yeah, not bad. Here's Powers. Going low, going high, getting shot at. It's Hastebacker committing, and the cut to the front coming from Aaron Brown. Gets the score, and that is a place in the final for Merica with a 12-7 win.
We are a group of ultimate players, coaches and video enthusiasts. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge. We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch.
We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Like and subscribe, Ultimate TV, the best in the world.
Become a member
and fund our work to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories and live coverage to the eyes of the Ultimate world and beyond.
Ulti.tv